So I think personal branding is really critical these days to build your brand as a person, not just in a company. And you've done a great job of it. What are you doing right now where you are with a great brand to elevate it even further and get it to be even more broadly recognized than it is already?
Okay, so I'll give you two parallel answers. One is not very much, and the other is quite a bit. Okay.
All right.
So
Let's go with the second one.
Okay. So I make it a point anywhere I can to propose deals with anybody that wants to do it that are viable. The deals are normally irresistible on their part to accept because I'm taking most of the risk. I try to get them to give away a ton of my resources, and I create the communication. If it works, we both make money. If it doesn't work, worst case, their audience gets value and everybody gets them telling their audience what an extraordinarily elevated and amazing person I am. So the downside to me is very little if you realize that it's building a brand that will monetize some other way. I have a chance to do things all the time. I do stuff, for example, I have a couple of masterminds I do. I do one in Japan, and we have 2,000. It's funny, it's low end, and we're creating one called Month to Month Mastermind. I'll give you the key to it later, but it's very low end. But we have 2,000, soon to be 5,000 people at about $200 in it. And I make him promote the begollies out of me, and I don't take any money till he recoups it because I want my brand all over the place and I want to make the money, but I actually am playing a duality game. I just got there's a company, you might know them, I don't even know what they do. It's called Hotmart. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, they're a client of ours, and we're a member.
Okay, so this is hilarious then. So I get Sebastian Knight and I have a very interesting specialized a mastermind for information marketers in France. And I love things like that because they're through translation. So he calls me and he says, Hotmart wants to have you come out there and do a session in London and in Amsterdam because they're trying to attract a higher level. I don't know if they're information marketers or experts. What
they're a platform similar to ClickBank.
Okay, and I said, okay, well, what do they want to do? He goes, well, they probably pay you. And I said, well, what's their model? And he said their model is it's variable, whatever it is, a processing. I said, well, I'm giving you this to give you how my mind thinks. I said, well, I don't want it. Anyway, I don't want $100,000. I'd rather have me not just be a draw, but let me invest millions of dollars in my body of work gratis. Let me orchestrate how they would do it and give me points on anybody new and points on any kind of enhancement from their current base. If their first client, the little ones are, doing whatever it is, $1 million, and you get them to do $1.5 million. And I said, I'd rather do that and have them promote the crap out of me everywhere because it serves my brand. So I do a lot of things where if it works, I win. If it doesn't work, I win, if that makes sense.
Totally. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. And so like, just kind of for everybody that's here, that to me is really important. So Jay's doing a really great job of leveraging other people's audiences to get distribution of his stuff so that his brand gets expanded. So that's something that I'm a big fan of too, is like, how do you leverage other people's audiences and other people's capital to get whatever it is you want, whether it's to find deals or whether it's to build your brand. Since we know it's important to build your personal brand because building your personal brand will get you deals, what can you do to leverage other people's audiences and other people's assets like he's talking about doing here to get, and you don't really care whether you make money or not, right? Because you know that your goal is actually even bigger, right? Your goal is deals.
If you want a lot of additional really cool stuff, I've got a whole channel full of it, and you should subscribe so that you don't miss any of it, because I'm uploading videos all the time. There's a lot of things that are changing in this area, and you don't want to miss out. You don't want to do it wrong, and you don't want to make the mistakes I made. Subscribe so that you don't miss out, and then check out this next video.